Nestled in England's glorious northwest lies the town of Accrington, home to a football legend, with its roots planted in the turf of the world's first football league. But mounting debt forced the club to hang up its professional boots mid-season in 1962. However, it remains emblazoned in the nation's memory, partly thanks to an 80s milk ad.
Accrington Stanley, who are they? Exactly.
The club's renaissance came in 2006, when they emerged from the lower league obscurity to rejoin professional football in Coca-Cola League 2.
It's an absolute farce.
Bollocks.
Spent some money on grass seeds and put the manager in the cage.
2 years ago, manager John Coleman was still a full-time teacher.
It's the same old story every weekend. Watch it again. It's fucking embarrassing.
Assistant manager Jimmy Bell was an electrician, but today the only sparks that fly are in the changing room.
Get up now! Fucking get at them!
Now full-time with nearly 10 years at the helm, John and Jimmy are Accrington's longest ever serving managers. Together they've guided the club from semi to professional status.
That's my definition of a fucking footballer.
If you go tight like I've been telling you all fucking season.
I sometimes joke to people that you're like a policeman, you're never off duty. And you're not. You're Accrington Stanley manager 24/7. You go to bed, sleeping, thinking about it. You dream about it. You wake up thinking about it. I personally would find it difficult to envisage my life without being involved in Accrington Stanley.
And it takes the grit and determination of a dedicated few to keep the dream alive.
You know, I'm there, his right-hand man. I think he's got a lot of trust in me. I've got a lot of trust in him. We've been mates for a long time.
Yeah, I've known Jimmy feels for more all my life. I probably see more of Jimmy than I do my wife.
We're both from the same area of Kirby. We both grew up playing for the same teams, you know, Kirby boys.
The beauty for me is that he's not a yes man, and there's times when we've nearly stopped the car on the M65 fighting.
They're the two things before we go into any shape.
John and Jimmy's passion is matched only by that of the club's Jekyll and Hyde chairman, Eric Worley. All three share a deep understanding of the game.
Jimmy! You want to borrow me hat?
Oh, I need it today.
No, I don't mean for cold, I mean for picket team.
That's what I mean. Oh. I can handle the cold.
You look cold.
Just go, baby.
Are you going to tell me or not?
What? Team?
What's team?
With Eric, you've got to know when to bite your lip and know when you've got to bide your time and know when he's in a good mood. And you know, over the years, we know when he's in a good mood and we know when to stay away from him. Tell you the truth.
I believe you'll be getting a letter off the FA saying what's happened to all these suspensions.
Yeah, we've gone soft, haven't we? That's why we're not winning. We've gone soft.
It's a bitter Saturday in February, and Accrington Stanley are at home to Stockport County. Home performances have been poor, and the string of losses is affecting the gate money on which the club relies.
Spectators will be about 1,000 plus, and Stockport are going to bring 1,500, so it'll be like playing at home for Stockport today. But our home form is very poor and away form is very good. So if our players think we're playing away, we might get a result.
That result is a must-win. It's all down to Jimmy and John as they psych the team in the countdown to kick-off.
Come on.
Matt, shut that door, please. Webby!
Hey.
Same again, Webby, you stay tight.
Yeah.
Dominate when you're there.
Yeah.
Asmad, Cloud lock 31. Liam.
Post, far post.
Yeah. Toddy.
Sentry duty unless I was to go out.
Sentry duty, yeah. Jimmy just put a couple of points there, look. Yeah. You see that last one? That last one, that's my definition of a fucking footballer. Yeah. Not a midfielder, a fucking footballer. Work to get behind the ball when we lose the ball. And if everyone does that, we'll be strong, we'll be solid, and we'll go and win the game. I want our midfield being disciplined. We spoke about it in training, you have to be disciplined. Yeah, let's do that. I swear to God it'll work for you. Hey, good luck lads, come on.
The fact is that you prepare your squad for that Saturday game, but once they cross the white line, you know, everything you've said and told them and taught them, it goes out the window.
Aki in traditional red. Remember, lads, there's no such thing as bravery, only degrees of fear.
Offside! Squeeze! Tighter! Tighter! Squeeze!
It's very, very stressful, and you're kicking and you're tackling every single ball. And there's times that me and John have walked in the changing rooms absolutely shattered. But we want to do well that much that it does take a lot out of you.
Tighter! Tighter!
Well, 1-0 down at half-time. The team are in for an old-fashioned Accrington roasting.